Okay, let's see. Sound, do I have sound? Test. Yeah. Let's see. Like this. Should be fine, I think. There's a new season, and it will probably define if I get fired from this club or if we have some success with a 3-4-2-1 tactic. This is how it looks like right now. Since last time I got this goalkeeper on loan. Overall, much better than the last guy. I'm only worried about the aerial reach, but I have a tall center defender that can maybe help out there. I also done some changes. I talked at the end of last stream about more pressing, maybe give the possessions more pressing. But what I decided to do is high press, keep that, but just trigger press more often in general. That's kind of all I did. Counter press, step up more. I tried my defensive line a bit lower. But I kind of want to step up more, just kind of see how that works. And I want to try a bit more direct counter-attacking style. I don't know. Last stream I tried out hit early crosses, and yeah, it's just part of what I want to do with the wingbacks, because they just have been wasting a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's an ad break right now on Twitch at least. There was just something I forgot that will just take 1 minute, so I will put on this picture and just be right back as it said. Okay, I'm back. This was a bit warm. I need to take my sweater off and get something to drink. But let me see. Yeah, so that's the instructions right now. Oh, The game crashed. Well, good for me that I didn't really do anything. No changes, I will just open the game again. It seems to be a reoccurring problem. Sometimes when you go from instructions to formation or lineup or whatever, it crashes the game. Not all the time, but in specific situations. So I will try to not do that now and crash the game again. I don't think there's any other changes. There might be some player instructions, I don't remember. I was kind of thinking through everything yesterday evening. I really wanted to play, but I just didn't have any time to stream. And I tried to keep this stream, or this game at stream, as much as possible. But now we are meeting Treaty United in the start of the season. I think they were as close as they could get to promotion last year. It will be a very hard team to play against. But I think we have a chance. I feel like in this league, most teams are kind of similar in a way. It's not a huge difference from worst to best team. But my goal is to reach top 5. I think if I get lower than that, I will get fired. Waterford is a new team, they got relegated. Don't really know much about them. But yeah, let's get to a game and see how this tactic will work. If you have seen the earlier streams, you know that it has not been going that good, or well rather. A lot of struggling. Let's see. I also have done something with some of the talents that from the youth intake, just mentoring and that kind of stuff. So we have some vacancies. Let's see. Very good and competent. Gonna check out this guy. And a coach. They seem very similar. No, they don't. I'll go for this guy. We have a lot in the wage budget, and I think I'm finished with the players. If these players aren't working, then I don't know. Well, I think I'm just gonna stick with my own instructions, but maybe I will keep this in mind and take a look at them. Yeah, and this year as well we have not started very well. Some good friendlies, but we lost this cup. They are in the division over, so I'm disappointed with the game. And then we played this Northern Irish team, which is also very good. I had to figure out if I was not play against the easier opponent, kind of for a morale, or if I wanted to check out what I was doing with the tactic. And they scored 2 goals, but I changed up some things, and then we scored and played fairly well after that. So building on that, I hope that this will be a successful season. And yeah, there are some other goalkeepers as well, but I ended up with I think the 3rd best one that I found. I was just spending some time scouting offline, and the 2 best did not want to play on this team, but the 3rd best didn't have any problems with it. I think right now we might put Batone in, not now, but for the first 11. 4 lone players, but maybe 5. But he's a bit, I think at least. No? Oh, I thought it was a bit injured, but maybe not. I will start with Chrome regardless. But maybe he can make a huge impact. What to say, a huge impact from the bench. So Moody again on the bench. I just don't think he have played that well, and he have had a lot of chances. Where is the... I think Livingston should be on the bench and not Harnett. Oh, maybe I have to take a closer look. Livingston did very good last year, but maybe he's getting overtaken now by Harnett. It still sucks that we can't see which one are the best, but overall here it seems like Livingston still is better. But not physically, and Harnett is only 18 years old. It was harder than I first saw. Maybe I will try Harnett. I have seen sometimes before that the physical can be very good, can have huge impact on the player. So this is the team. I'll just save. Just in case, as you also, there's just was just a crash in the beginning of the stream. So maybe I should check out. We are not a very good team when it comes to penalties. I think this is enough. Go to match. Goalkeeper. 50 maybe. He should have been 1 if I planned it a bit better, but I expected more from Moody, but I just, at least from what I have seen, he has been struggling. Maybe he was let down by the defense, but I just eaten some dinner, so I might be a bit coughing a little bit. So let's see. This is what he thinks. I mean, I'm not able to really see the point of this, but I'm gonna trust him. Sean Kerrigan. What is his traits? Arrives late in opponent's area. Yeah, it could be smart to mark him. Johansson. Not very fast. But did have a decent jumping range. Is there anything else there? I think maybe mark him. Very slow, but good at passing. There are some interesting attributes back here. It's tempting to trigger press someone with very low composure, but I'm not gonna do it. So let's see. So I want the wingbacks to kind of play a bit faster. So I've given them the player instruction to be more direct. And I also want the entire team to be more direct. We don't have a lot of strength in the air. Like, Dobbs here is okay, but I can't rely on him scoring headers all the time. But I can rely on him kind of doing a little bit of everything, including running, passer defense. And yeah, I tried lower defensive line. It seemed to work. It's the first time I tried it in this game, but I also wanted to step up in case. Okay, amazing. Mikey Rowe and Aaron Dubs. I hope they will carry the team a bit this season. But yeah, lower defensive line, but stepping up. So I don't know if I have tried that before. I remember from early games that you really wanted the higher defensive line, but the last friendly game I just tried it because they just ran past my defenders and it seemed to work, but I also want to step up more in case they need to actually step up. So what will Osam do? Perfect. I think that might be the more direct playing style, both for him as a player instruction and team. I hope he will continue like that, because in the last tactic he will probably just cross it high. But now I actually don't think we even have low crosses. So it might be the direct play style that makes him do that. Not sure, but it will be interesting to see. The other wingback has the same instruction. So yeah. Long shots usually goes fine. They are usually okay to deal with. Okay, that was a long cross, but he lost the ball, so he didn't really see if he was gonna cross as well. Oh. It's a bit early for a yellow card there. Do we have a high aggression? No, not really. He was just doing something stupid. That happens. You don't really have tackle harder. I don't have that on the defenders. Okay. Wow. Like, are Treaty really bad this season, or what's going on? Like, right now, I do think it's the more direct playstyle. It's higher and more direct, but not much higher and much more direct. Just one step up, pass into space. I mean, there have been a lot of cutback passes straight to player, so I haven't seen too much of that. And I mean, we have an assist from wingback, and the other wingback haven't been playing like that good, but I think you see there it's a step up that I kind of want. And here's the pass in space. Wow. This is kind of crazy. I was going into this game, I was very afraid playing Treaty United first in the league with 4 goals in under 30 minutes. It's kind of crazy. I have been saying on earlier streams that I really wanted to make a possession-based tactic, but I don't think I was really able to do that. But this tactic, we still have a lot of possession, not like crazy amount, but we're definitely more deadly in attack. We actually get to chances. That was also a big problem. So we had 3 problems, and it's of course too early to say, but this tactic right here might have fixed all 3. Because with the lower defensive line, it's harder to pass straight through this defense that is not very fast. That is why I kind of want us to be lower defensive line. But they step up. We saw it by Kalininis, or what is called. He stepped up and was in the way. The other thing, wingbacks. At least one of his crosses was low and just directly to Dobbs. But we had to keep seeing here what they're doing. The The midfield was okay, and it seems like the attacking trio are working well together. I think maybe the more direct playstyle just fits them better. I was really struggling with Dobbs because we often ended up with like Cross's aerial duels, and he struggled with them. And I mean, we still have more possession than them, so we haven't just given that up completely. Whoa. They deserved a goal for that one. No one picked him up. Room's very low. He's the advanced playmaker. He kind of goes down there. I guess he's some kind of connection between the center mid and the attacking players. Yeah, I do think like the trigger press and just being more aggressive helps us as well, because crosses was a problem, and triggering just more presses seems to, what should I say, stop crosses? Is that a bit basic to say? But yeah, see, there's less room to play in. Let's see, are there any new changes? No, I want to do some changes myself though. The wingbacks, they are playing demanding role, so it's good to have a couple of good wingbacks ready. Let's give Tony some time. He might be the first 11 player, but right now I might have ended up with good. It's just less space for them to run. I think the lower defensive line might be the way to go. This is the first game with this new tactic I have tried out, so it's definitely very early to say. But I think it's very positive. No one that got injured. No. I was about to say we have a lot of attacking midfielders, but many of them can play central mid as well, so they can fill several roles. The only problem with this more direct play style might be some long passes that, yeah, that's what I don't want to happen, but we will see. I think by lowering the defense line it will happen less, but yeah, it's not that good. I think the perfect defender in the middle will have to be like both fast and good in aerials, but that's very hard on this level to get. And yeah, I just have a lot of thoughts going in to this game, so yeah, more possession. XG, they haven't really been able to do a lot, so I'm very happy with that. Livingston playing very well. He's a connector, you could say, even have an assist. Almost, I think it will be a debut goal. But yeah, I think the early crosses kind of makes them do those crosses kind of in space instead of just going all the way down and crossing into a full area in front of their goal, where it's very hard for Dobbs to win duels. It's better if he's running past the defender or not struggling with a lot of defenders on him. So what will Crawford do? I think that's decent. We got a corner out of it. I haven't seen any highlights from corners so far. So this is a chance. I'm not sure if you have the best corner taker, because I really want the ball on Kalinini's head. With 15 jumping reach and 15 heading, you just have to try out to get the ball to him in those situations. Let's do a couple of changes. Yellow card. Maybe I should Lombardone in. O'Brien in, give him some game time. I think most of the people on the bench right now is fully capable of doing a good job. Yeah, just time waste more. It's not. Just chill. You have a lot of games. I think in this league you play the other teams like 4 times each. I've never seen something like that before. Oh. Yeah, nice. Just a pass instead of just a hopeless cross. Okay, now we don't really have any tall players, so that's a problem with this set piece tactic. I need Kalininis on the pitch. Without him, it's just definitely going to them. I think I could tackle harder on the attacking midfielders, even if they're not really good at tackling, just to break up the game. And I have a lot of players, so if they get yellow carded a lot and have to miss a game because of that suspension, I have other players I can put in. Yeah, they haven't really been able to do that much this game. It was just the one clear chance where they did exactly what I don't want to happen, but it only happened one time during this game. The last couple of games it happened a lot. And oh, well, good, I saved a substitution, so we don't have to. Oh, he can still play, but I'm gonna take him off. We don't really have any more wingbacks. Oh, I used all. Oh, maybe I'm just bad at counting. Okay, it's actually not that hurt, it seems. Yeah, there's no space for them to attack in. I think that's really good with the lower defensive line. very happy with this game. A lot better than what I expected. Yeah, there's still some that are doing very poorly. I think I read somewhere that it's normal in Return in One Day. Okay, that it's normal in FM26 because they don't work out that well in the beginning of the season, just naturally. So I'm not gonna change anything in the tactic. See how we do against these guys. Control possession. Still transfer deadline, but some transfer rumors. I know I haven't done some stuff in Norway, but I'm finished. Don't have to come with more rumors. Didn't I sign him as a coach? Is this what he is now, or I don't really get it? Can I see it? It doesn't really say. Well, we just have to see what happens. I like that progression, and since we are high pressing, it will be that. Maybe attacking corners. We will see if the game against Treaty was a fluke, or if there might be something to this tactic. Everything is blank there. I'll wait until the game and see what they suggest, and then kind of yeah, perhaps probably a couple of goalkeepers that I would just did a delay. I was meaning to just cancel it because I have the best of the possible players I saw. Sundling also decent. I would probably haven't gotten him if I didn't get the one I have right now. He was the next on the line. Let's see, everyone is in decent shape. Then I think we will just use the same players. I think that's a good way to see if the tactic works. Just as same as possible. But let's save. Looks a bit weird to have the number 1 on the bench. That's how it is. Let's address the team. And yeah, if they pick up where they left, that will be very nice. Let's see. What do they suggest here? Kite marking on all these guys. I'm not really sure about that, but John Benhan. I wish I could just see how good he actually is, because this seems a bit crazy. But let's try. See if he's to be trusted. Okay, one of the short corners, I have 2 variances, 2 routines. And I mean, there's a lot of people in front of their goal, but it would be hard to score, but I think that weren't too bad. Yeah, so as you saw, Dubs aren't the best at heading. He score a goal now and then, but it's not something to rely on. A shot from a wingback. Seem to have a decent amount of possession now, so even if it's a bit more direct, I guess and counter-attack based, at least some instructions, I guess you could still say it's possession based, maybe. Yeah. That's kind of what I don't want those two to do. Long cross into Dubs, but it wasn't too bad. Now we see. Room to... Yeah, he's kind of missing Kulinanis. A nice cutback here. Osam shoot. Well, someone with finishing 5 could still score from that position. We're soon to be 30 minutes and we have not scored 4 goals, so we did really not pick up where we left. But yeah, we have done okay defensively so far. That was a scary pass there. Okay. And then pass. Oh. Had they just passed it there, Dubs would have had it, and instead we ended up with Usam's shooting. It was nearly perfect what I wanted. But that was definitely something we lacked last season. The true balls. I was probably just going too hard on the possession based tactical instructions. And I mean, we had a lot of possession, but we just didn't do that much with it. Hard tackle there, but we won it back. That might be something I'm looking for if I continue this tactic with this team or another team. Attacking midfielders that also have at least some defensive attributes. Maybe I can take regular center midfielders and turn them into attacking midfielders. Yeah, but so far I like what we're doing. Only missing a goal. Okay. Playing very direct. I think it just suits the attacking players more than possession-based stuff. That's I would expect more from Rao. They're getting a bit tired. This might be a bit demanding, this tactic. Yeah, I have a lot of people to sub in if needed. Oh. Yellow card there. Oh, okay. 0-0. We're white. We have had a lot of momentum. We are playing well. I'm very happy with this. I don't really know what this means. Yeah, it's still no shortening here. Anyways, let's just keep going. See what we can do. And again, I think Livingston in midfield here, playing very well. Being a good connection between defense and attack. Yeah, nice. And yeah, as you see, Dubs are able to get some goals with heading. But it kind of needs to be in a bit specific situations. Mostly like in speed, I guess. Not when he's stationary. He's a all-round decent player. Okay, that's maybe a bit too direct, I don't know. It was closer than it first looked. I think it's very important as well. We are forcing the goalkeeper to go long. And we are winning duels in the midfield. Charlie Osborne, close. We're not a little bit. Cold. Okay. Free kick. Pass it. Amazing goal. Amazing goal. I'm just glad Osam didn't just shoot it from that angle. Scary. We don't like crosses in this team against us. We are trying to stop that, but can't always do that, I guess. So he was just completely alone. And also him. Yeah. But, as long as we can stop it from happening too much, I'm fine. The problem last season was just too many chances like that. What a pass that was. It would be an amazing team goal. Perfect chance to counterattack. We got a corner, that's not too bad. There's definitely some awkward stuff going on there. The line is still on the pitch. How to get it to him. Okay. I have to think about this. The near post corners. I created it because of Kalinanis, but we aren't really able to hit him or get the ball to him. I might have to take it away and just keep going with short corners if we don't have any players that can take proper corners. Now it was Levinson with 10. And I don't remember who else, but we probably don't have a lot of good corner takers. The strategy, or the tactic rather, in this team aren't really that based on crosses, so I just assume that maybe there's some connection there, being good at crossing and corner kicks. I noticed they have a big stadium, not bigger than our stadium. Ah, he's all alone. We don't really have any player instructions on him, but I assume he don't get in that position that often. Apparently we're never gonna trigger press on him. I trust you, John Behan. You have done some nice instructions, I think. That's the problem with aerial reach, I think. We are managing fine. Let's see. We need to, I think, put O'Brien in. Someone else. I'm gonna wait and see. It seems that most of these players can handle playing this tactic very long. That's good. Central defenders, there's really nothing special about them at all. They are just defending straight up. Not ball playing, not like tackle harder, be aggressive. They step up, they have a lower line, but that's the team instructions. Their roles is basically completely blank. Maybe a bit too direct. Now it's a question, should I do some defensive players? Or should I kind of just want to wait for a couple of the players to get into the red area? But I will be on the lookout for that. I don't use all my substitutions on players that aren't that tired compared to some others. I don't want too many red players out there. It's nice. It's not as dominating as last game, but I like what we do. We seem to be very playing very safe in defense, and a lot more what could you say, dangerous in attack. Yeah, Dobbs, we could change him. I will put in Harris. Not the best player and not the best potential, but he's the only striker I have. I should probably have a better one. On the bench, but maybe that can be the last. Because Dobbs didn't really get that tired last season. Maybe it's just a bit more what is the word for it? Higher workload with his role in this tactic, maybe. Still have some days, so I can see if I have what. Chervog, not playing bad, but some things he does aren't don't, what I say, make much sense to me. Yeah, this is the last subs we can do anyway, so let's get the Tony in, and that's all we can do. Maybe I will let someone else play instead of Rowe next match. Maybe I should time waste, I don't know. Okay, caught it. Okay, what can do, O'Brien? Okay, not bad. Kalinanis is still on. We can still keep some corner kicks, some routines. Yeah, I will have to see next couple of games if we're not really scoring or even threatening in the near post routine. Oh, that's good. Then I will take it away. Ooh. Yeah. Definitely not as dominating in this game But I think I like the way we play. Okay, we have a lot of shots. But yeah, they will probably shoot more with this patience instruction. So it's worth thinking about if I should do something about that. But now I just think it stops a lot of the worst crosses. But yeah. No, there's no point in changing it when we are winning games. Ad starts. Ads. Yeah, I'll just keep going on. See you. We have 3 days for next game. Maybe I will take a look at the striker. Wing play. Ah, that's dangerous. What do we have in budget right now? Can still get a pretty decent striker. But preferably someone that wants to be a squad player. Because Dobbs is going to start all games, and he can. Very old, but maybe that makes him okay with being a backup. I actually think maybe jumping reach has to be important. Is there anyone for free? All of these guys and this guy? This guy can play a lot of positions. Not the best jumping reach, but let's check him out. What do you want? Important player? Yeah, it will only make him angry to not play games, and he's not gonna play out of games. This guy don't have a lot of acceleration, pace, or jumping reach, while this guy has decent jumping reach. Let's see. Impact sub, that's perfect. A lot of money for an impact sub, but we have the luxury of having a lot of wage available. So if we get this guy, Gerard Olivia or whatever, that is the team I will play with. I think all of this season. I might have signed some players on loans that doesn't last the whole season. I'm not sure. But yeah, if that's the situation, okay, do they cancel? There's still time for you to find another club. We just found a better one. Sloan Town. How they played well. Let's check it out. One victory, one draw. Wow, Treaty is on last place. Guessed after the successful season last year, maybe they had to sell some players or something. Yeah, already just 3 days and they are back in peak condition. I'm gonna give Betoni some time. It's not the best, but you can change it out if you need to. I think I need to give this guy some time, maybe next game. But yeah, why change something that are working? I'm also gonna do this. It seems crazy to me to always tight mark all of these guys. But so far, very quick. I mean, I had trusted John for a couple of games now and it has worked, but I'm gonna do it myself. Let's just go into the match first. I don't know why, I just now I'm sure which players are actually playing. Yes, I think I'm just gonna type mark one of them. I think this is what I will do. I just feel like too many instructions never really ends well for me. It's so tempting to do a lot of instructions, but it just seems to make things worse. But we will see. Maybe I will go back to listen to John if they are really good against us. Short corner. There should be a way to just always have near post corners when Kalinanis is on pitch and only short corners when he's not on the pitch. I couldn't do all of that manually, but that's a lot of work. Brave Wanderers are really strong this season. At least they are starting up strong. Kalaninis are winning those aerial duels. They are getting shots, but not really from good positions. Hopefully we will get some chances as well. Bray are dominating. Kind of not what I want at all. Is that a goal? Oh. But Tony, impact immediately. That's a weird goal. What's going on here? Yeah, I was a bit worried there. Okay. Decent chance. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking, even with this more direct tactic here, will a good target man kind of striker work better? This higher jumping reach. Yeah, he's getting a lot of crosses. So finding someone that are like all round really good, but especially jumping reach and heading would maybe be like the dream. That's nice. Cut back and roll. But Tony, 2 assists. Something happened here. Lifted the ball straight to Rowe's head. He's very tired already, so he probably will be subbed. I want to give the last attacking midfielder, the Norwegian guy, hasn't played, some game time. Levinson. I don't think he has tackled harder. But it was a smart involvement. Decent shot, but yeah, I rarely concede from long shots so far. Like, of course it might happen sometime, but I think I would rather have a lot of long shots with this lower defensive line instead of decent possession. To be a very direct play style, this tactic has a lot of possession. So I like that, because I did kind of want an possession-based tactic. I didn't really make it work, but I thought I would give it up with this more direct playstyle, but it doesn't seem like But it doesn't seem like the possession are like falling like crazy. Livingston, he has been playing well every game so far. I think this deep line playmaker role is a key in this tactic. Being able to give him the ball and do these things. I will give Rowe a little bit more time. I might have to sub him before getting a hat-trick. I don't want him too tired, but he was tired very early in this game. Yeah. There's not a lot of space for him to be working in, so can't really remember last time I played with lower defensive line. It's just always seemed, at least in earlier games, that you, even in situations where it makes sense, the game would still punish you for it. But I'm very happy I tried it out. I was very hesitant to do that because of the things I remembered from earlier games. But this trio here, the defenders, they are not fast at all. They are ran through if they are higher on the pitch. I'm gonna change. Let's give Fuglu some chance to prove himself. Livingston on a yellow card. Think Groom? No. But is that because of yeah, I could probably, that would work. He can play instead of Osborne if necessary. But right now it will have to be O'Brien. And yeah. Maybe we should do some time wasting. They're up 3-0. And the tactic is a bit demanding. Ooh. Chervog is not really playing that well. It has been very up and down with him in this tactic, but hopefully we get more familiar with it. I don't like this. But it's still a long way to go for them. Hopefully we will not let them get too many chances like that. Very safe play here in the defense. I was about to say don't do anything stupid, but it ended up in a corner, so it could have been worse. Yeah, he don't win most of those. That is better, I like that more. I think it's time to Get new wingbacks out on the pitch. And I think we'll save the last one in case of emergency. So some crazy acrobatic stuff going on there. It's a bit too hopeful there from Harnett coming in. Yeah, I think this tactic, something I have ignored, or rather not seen recently, is that this tactic is very strong here in the middle. Aerial duels and like keeping the ball away from the opposition, winning balls. Very good in this tactic, in the 3-4-2-1. Okay. Getting a decent free kick. Rowe is not on the pitch, but Tony is. I don't know his rating. His attribute rather. Let's see. 12, not too bad. Don't remember what Rose is. But he's the main free kick taker. I think maybe give Grom some time here. Long shot, but take our time and play out of defense. And we have two guys here. We have two guys here. If it wasn't for that cross, I think that was a perfect attack. I don't really want to change a lot right now since the tactic is going very fine. But if I end up in a situation where I feel it's necessary, low cross towards the near post is probably something that can be done. I just get the ball up to the so far, the Tony coming in first game of the season, 2 assists as the advanced playmaker. Really nice stuff going on. Is that offside? I didn't score anyways, and it was offside. And I think my new opposition instructions was the way to go here. But all defenders are tired now. Maybe I should have subbed one of them instead of the midfielder. Like crosses like that, I just want dubs to be more proactive or instead of reactionary. Yeah, all these like second balls in the midfield here, we are winning them a lot and keeping good control of the game. Okay, Betoni. Ooh. Was that Buglu? Betoni actually played the whole game and first now is in red. Even being not very fit going into this game. Oh, it's too far away. Didn't even see him behind this area here. Long shots, okay. I'm fine with those. Three-one, solid. So yeah, the first game was on a fluke. This tactic actually is really good. And even with more direct playstyle, we have more possession. Well, my one instruction was on Barlow, and he was their best player. But then we can say not having instruction on these other people might be the best. They could have been a higher rating if we were tight marking them. Hard to say. So yeah, but Brave Wanderers are just going crazy, it seems. Now we have people that we can praise. Just getting the morale as good as possible. Yeah, I think I would stop at 750, I don't really remember. His debut. Is anything special here? Well received. What are people saying? Another impressive debutant. I mean, McFadden isn't wrong. He didn't really do that much, but that also means that he didn't do anything stupid. But yeah, not sure what we're gonna do with Brave Wanderers. They started even stronger than us. I'm just gonna check something. It's a Premier League game today. 9. It's also a Rosenborg game, a friendly at 8:30. If there's a way to see it, I might want to check it out. Just warning here, might end a bit early. Okay, let's see. Let's get back to game. So I will try to at least stream for 2 hours total. Another half hour. Yeah, this is a work day for me. So I don't have a lot of time, a lot of energy but it's nice to get this season going. I was, as I said, in this game yesterday evening, just thinking about the tactic, trying to just create something that would work, and spend some time searching for a goalkeeper. And I mean, David here has been decent. No clean sheets, but never more than one goal. Transfer deadline, we will see if we get that striker backup. I mean, something I could just check out very quickly if there's any strikers with a lot of potential. Is this guy? A lot of potential, but I can't promise him to be an important player right now. And we have all of these guys. Let's check out age. I should have done that much earlier, I think. If I'm not really building this squad for the future. I'm just trying to survive. So if you want to survive, just get the board aren't very happy. But I think it's the best option right now. To just have a striker that's completely fine with being on the bench, that actually can do a decent job. I mean, of course, Harris can as well. But now we have 3 strikers. He's not that bad, but he probably, yeah, he's just 16. He is playing for the youngsters. Let's see. Yeah, I actually think I will keep the same. I mean, Harris isn't that bad. Like, 2 in concentration, yeah, okay. So, where is the old guy? There he is. Overall much better, and most importantly, fine with being on the bench. Yeah. Can be 20. And again, I'm gonna do my own player instructions. I think didn't work I mean, it wasn't too bad last time. University College of Dublin. Isn't that a really big, kind of old looking college? I have been in Dublin, so I'm wondering if I saw it, or if it was something other college. Right. It's always tempting to kind of hard tackle. I'm not gonna do that. But him maybe. He likes to shoot from distance, and he has 11 long shots, so he might actually score. Last time I tight marked, didn't go too well, but maybe if I trigger press instead. Three traits. Avoids using weaker foot. I think this is all I'm gonna do. There's any like, I mean, for composure, it's so tempting to just trigger press. But yeah, I have to hold myself back, not do most of that. Let's see, 3 wins in a row. Very happy with this tactic so far. Let's see now. Decent football here, don't do anything too stupid. That's a decent... Ooh. I mean, that's decent. Maybe if he passed it there. But I'm fine with it. Ooh, okay, this is it too close maybe? That's closer than I would like, but this new goalkeeper, he should be really good at most things, for at least compared to this level. Only weakness is aerial reach, but we will see how important that will be in this season. Well, it makes me worried on crosses and corners, but wow. Let's encourage them a bit. I don't want to really change up a lot. I like the way we're playing. Okay. Amazing. But Tony have been really good last match, 2 assists this game, 1 goal. Definitely a decent loan. Yeah. But I do worry a bit about Cherwog here. He has not been playing very well. Like, is it because he's playing too close to Livingston that is completely dominating games for us? We don't really get a lot of space to be a playmaker and do that. We usually give the ball to Livingston that are working wonders in a deep line playmaker position. It might be some part of it, but it is definitely worrying that he has been just kind of bad in most games. Not like catastrophic, but let's see here. Nothing. They had that corner, so, and free kick. Nothing too dangerous on, except for set pieces so far from them. And yeah, we are usually dominating the center of the pitch. That wasn't a very good pass, but okay, Cherub, nice. Decent tackle there at the end. But Tony is not really match fit. So I will probably sub him very soon. He'll probably get red hair soon. Probably wingbacks as well soon. There are some of these positions that are very demanding. The advanced playmaker aren't real. Well, it's a bit demanding. He also always come down and kind of link the attack. But I'm gonna give Fuglu some chances here. He got some minutes last game. Give him some this game as well. I didn't really plan for it, but I think having so many players that can play attacking midfield and midfield is ending up being a bit important. Okay, Cherog, nice. So he's doing well defensively, but yeah, his rating aren't that good when he don't do a lot in offense. Where is he? Oh, that's roll. That's I was hoping he would shoot it from there, but he found a better way to do it. There's a lot of time. He's alone and Dignam. Let's see. Maybe do this change here. I just think a lot of the replays aren't that good. It's always from like far away for some reason. Must be something with this game. Okay, so the players are really starting to notice this tactic now. Very high intensity. Where is there? I think I will get Groom in. Do this. It's a bit dangerous, I think. 5 subs so early. But we have definitely been playing a lot of games. I have to think a bit more about the rotation, I think. We have decent options. Decent. Yeah, we're winning most of these second balls in the middle. That's, I think, have been a very big part of why, even being so direct, this tactic gives us a lot of possession. We are forcing the goalkeeper to go long and usually win the ball. And if they win the first, we win the second. The opposite of what happened there, but yeah. Osborne. Okay, yellow. That's fine. I think I have tackled harder on center mid. But yeah, so I like this tactic a lot. The only thing I'm kind of thinking about is instruction to cross low and near post. I'm not gonna change something now after winning the first 3 games in the season and then just playing this draw. Maybe we will see, but in some time that might be something I will try. I'm fine with his long shots, but I'm not fine with the whole midfield being tired. Because it's better than last season, but I still think it's just too many crosses just directly in front of here. We don't really have the best striker or attacking midfielder players for that. They are better at running in space. And in the first game we saw a lot of room behind the defenders, but in the last games now, not as much. In this one, we aren't really able to connect that last pass. We often end up wide, but maybe now? Oh, if we pass there, it would be perfect. And we end up with a cross and... decent chance, but we are winning all the crosses in the midfield, but not in their box. We're struggling there. So yeah, what I said is something I think about, but I will be patient with this tactic, just kind of see how it works out. Give it some games before starting changing things. I'm always afraid to kind of start changing things if I feel like they're working nicely. I see possibilities and kind of things I want to try out, but often you just end up messing up the tactic. Okay. Wow. I also have patience on early crosses, which makes them shoot from a bit maybe unnecessary positions instead of work the ball into box, but at least in the first couple of games I believe that it kind of made the wingbacks cross it behind in space instead of running with the ball and then cross it in a full box. But I'm not so sure anymore. So that's the second thing, I guess. Well, third, I guess. Low crosses, Cross towards near post. Worked ball into box. These are things I'm thinking about. But I will not change it now. And probably not during the stream. I think I have maybe one more game. Then I will end. They have a bit too much momentum, I think. Yeah. I'm thinking about if I'm gonna watch the Premier League game today. There are also some friendly games that would be interesting to see in the Norwegian teams. Okay, we have a break. Much needed break. And yeah, this is a work day. I have a normal job, of course, so energy to stream for a long time just isn't there most of the days. But you never know. We'll see if I stream tomorrow or some other days. Definitely on Saturday, midday, which is like 8 hours earlier than right now. He wants to start more games. I can't promise him that. I have to talk to him. That's a problem. He was a regular starter last season, but not really. I will just tell him this. Harnett is playing over him, so yeah, that's what I thought. That's very often the most useful thing to say. They usually back down. One of the youngsters, high potential. I like to see that he is working hard. He is unambitious, but I have mentoring on him and hopefully we can do something about that. It looks like the under 20 team is doing very well with his tactic as well. I don't have the best under 20 team, so them winning is a good sign. Good team cohesion and stuff like that. We're meeting Dundalk, that is on 4th place. I feel like in this league you kind of difference between the last place and first place isn't that big, so you kind of have to play every game the same way. Is there news? Left midfielder? We are not even using midfielders in the tactic. We could put Levinson on the transfer list. We will have to see. Maybe I can see how he will react to it. will be open for it, so I'm just gonna do it. I mean, it's not the best timing, the transfer, what is this called? The transfer time when you can do transfers is up, so no one is gonna come for him. We're playing home against Dundalk, so Honohan? Oh yeah, I forgot. I placed a bunch of players on a short list for a month or 3 months, and I was looking for new players to loan. I actually have 5 loan players in this team. Everyone is fine. Yeah. Let's save. Always save before games in this game. Never know. I started this stream by opening this game, and within like a minute it crashed. So a good reminder there. Save often. So let's see. Position instructions here. Leo Gaxa, most assists, top goal scorer. We need to do something against him, I think. 9 composure, 7 strength, and weak foot. Yeah, I would try tight mark and weaker foot. The problem is that for 2 games ago I tight marked and that was the best player. Last game I trigger pressed and he was also the best player. The attacking midfielder in the center. Oh, 4 traits. That's unusual down here. Definitely a creator. And I mean, his attributes back the traits up. Definitely a dangerous player. Let's see. John Behan here wants to tight mark him. He isn't that fast, so maybe that's a good idea. I don't like to do too much. So maybe we'll not do anything with McDade. I don't know what to say. 5 traits. He shoots from distance and has 9 long shots. I think maybe we let him shoot from distance. Don't think I'm gonna do anything against the defense. Let's see. Maybe show into a weaker foot. Like this. Okay. Last game for today. Can we? This is... He has a goalkeeper. I was very afraid there for a second. Have I put a goalkeeper in onto the pitch? Looks like ads will come in. This is the last game, so I won't really stop the game or anything. So I'll just let the ads roll, unfortunately. And then end the stream. That little summary or something towards the end. But as I said, hopefully we will go with no losses today. That would be really nice after the very dreadful first season. It was one of the worst seasons I have ever played in this game. Chervog doing his defensive duties, maybe a bit too aggressive. Osam so high up. He's not down there defending free kicks. Get you. Oh, I saw good passing options there, but he did not. Ooh. I have hopes that the combination between Rowe and Dobbs will show up very often this season. You think we're mostly dominating the center mid, putting pressure on them? Let's see here. Nice. Oh, does it get there? Just not. Could have been a good counter-attacking opportunity. Okay. I'm mostly very happy with the defensive work. There's like some moments here and there that aren't going too well, but I think the lower defensive line is one of the last instructions I'm gonna change. Tony. Yeah, it was offside, but I like the movement. It stops right only. It's a fast pass up there to Betoni. Amazing. And a cutback, maybe? No. Wow. I saw that in, but I think Osborne, when he has long shots 11, finishing 7, I think maybe those kind of attributes could have been better on the central midfielder, but that might be a bit much to demand in this level. But I have him tackle harder. I think that maybe so early in the game, I'm gonna take that away. But yeah, he definitely have a role to play to stop those quick counter-attacks. And he does that very well. So I don't mind him not being that good in attack. Yeah. the lower defensive line. It's just not a lot of space there for them to attack in. So I'm very happy with that instruction, to have discovered it in some way. I can't remember, as I said before, last time I played with lower defensive line. Zero zero. Yeah, we had a couple of really good chances, so they could as well have been goals, so I'm not too disappointed. I feel like, for me, I want to make a tactic that gives them the opportunities, and it's up to the players here to actually score. So if I give them the opportunities but they don't score, I don't want to change something in the tactic, but I might have to change players after some time. Through ball. That was a bit too tight space. The high press, forcing them to maybe do some long shots, or long passes. And we usually win them in the midfield when they are high. They have some decent headers, aerial presence in the mid. This is good play from them. But Osborne is really living dangerously now. Yellow card. I'll have to demand more if... I think this is the first time we have been under so far this season. And it happens sometimes. But hopefully we can do something about it. Have they figured out what is going on right now? This is some dangerous play. And all of the players are fresh. We have a lot of time off before this game. Don't lose the ball. Yeah, there's too many crosses like that. As I said, I'm not gonna change anything immediately, but it's something I'm considering. To kind of try whatever I can to get rid of those type of crosses. They were a problem last season as well. Let's try this. Much higher, much direct. We are kind of in a desperate position right now. I'm gonna put Groom on. For Rowe. O'Brien for Osborne. I think that's it. Do I want Oliva with 14 jumping reach? Maybe I'll try. His shape is really bad, but there's not a lot of time left. Let's try. We are in a desperate situation now. Very attacking. Wingbacks. They are also substituting. Actually, maybe I owe John here apology. When I stopped listening to him, it hasn't gone as well. We have some more minutes, let's see. We will of course do some more mistakes now, playing this frantically. Oh, this is what I don't want. I guess the defensive line is higher as well now, when you are playing so attack-minded. Amazing touch there, first touch. But the pass, okay. Looks bleak. I think the game will end now. We are on the overtime of the overtime. So, we ended with a loss today. But 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. A lot better than I expected. But we had to come back stronger next stream. We're on 3rd place. Brave Wanderers are just dominating so far. But yeah, my goal is top 5. If you are in top 5, I survive, I guess you can say. But I think that will be it for me today. Short stream. I think the weekdays it will mostly be short streams. But I try to stream as much as I can. So yeah.